Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. I've got a BMW 1995 M3 that I'm selling, and so I've got it all detailed out, and it sits a lot. I've got it under a cover, just waiting to show it to people. And the battery, it doesn't die all the way, but it gets weak because the car isn't driven every 2 or 3 or 4 days, and when I do drive it, it's only for a short distance. So I'm going to put it on my charger, and I'm going to do a little video and show you how charging up a battery works. So first thing I'm going to do is pull this out, get a couple wrenches, and be started on it. These terminals are in good shape, and I got a little 13mm box and wrench that looks like it'll do the job. Just loosen these up and give it a little wiggle. There. And wiggle them off. I like to take positive off first, because if I take negative off first and then I ground out the negative by accident over to the chassis, I could get a spark. With the positive off now, I can go anywhere I want with that negative and nothing will happen. Now this has got a big long factory hold down bolt here, and I'm going to get a socket on it. That's small. Yeah, 10mm on that. Let's get it done. Gotta twist my hand around the other way. Just so you can see how that works. This fits into a little groove on the battery, and the bolt tightens it down and holds it in real good. Now to get this out, this is a big battery, but I have a strap that has a hole on each end for the posts and non-conductor in the middle, so it's not going to hurt anything. So you just put that hole of each end of the strap over there, over the two posts, which are pretty strong, and lift. I'm going to use 2 hands. Be right back. And we're out. Actually, this one's got a couple little handles on it too, which is a very nice design. That's Duralast. And before I put this on the charger, I'm going to take the opportunity to check the water level. This is not a maintenance-free battery. This one requires a periodic inspection, checking of the water level. And I'd say maybe every 6 months is good. If you go a year, you're kind of pushing your luck. You don't want the water level to get below the plates. It can cause damage to the battery, and batteries are pretty expensive these days. So if you have a maintenance battery, check it. Looks like I'm reading this upside down, but I checked it on been about a year. Well, Froggy let it go over a year, but I'm okay. All the plates are covered, and I'm going to add a little water before I put it on the charger. I put about 4 ounces across all 6 cells, so that's not very much. Less than an ounce a cell. Always use distilled, and I like this little bulb. It's made specifically for topping off batteries. So now, let's get to charging. This is a lead-acid battery. My charger has multiple settings. Hold on. So this is an old Sears charger, but it's a pretty good one. I probably paid $75 or so for it, maybe 15 years ago. It's got a starting cycle, so it can give you a lot of power if you just need to start a car. It's got a fast charge setting and a slow charge setting. Multi-stage, you can leave it on, it won't hurt the battery if you leave it on. I'm going to do a slow charge, a 2 amp charge, because that's the best way to charge a battery unless you're in a hurry. And this battery is a, let's see, Type 1 is most low maintenance AGM and gel. Type 2 is a deep cycle or maintenance free, so it's not a Type 2. This is a Type 1 battery, and this will tell me if it checks okay and if it'll start charging. So we'll go 2 amp, Type 1, and these are the default settings. And you can just make sure you go positive to positive and negative to negative. This does have a built-in safety setting, so that, see, there's my plus there, positive is red, black, negative. Always wear glasses and look away when you're connecting your battery. There we go. Now, it came off the check light, so that means the battery will be okay to take a charge. And now this could take overnight, I would say maybe even a full 24 hours. But the light will go there, and I think it's green when it's fully charged. So I'm going to put these the cell covers back on. Some people leave them off. You might see a little bubbling in these as it charges up. That's okay. If the battery ever gets really hot, it can get warm, or get quite warm, but if it gets hot, then you want to disconnect it and do some further evaluation, because that means it's trying to charge up, but it's not taking the charge right. So we'll give this a big charge, and I'll probably leave it out of the car for a few days after it's charged up, because most modern cars, or cars from, I don't know, even the late 70s, I suppose, they have a drawer on your battery, and if you let them sit, you know, the newest cars can really only go about 2 weeks and they discharge a battery. They've got so much electronics that's turned on even when your car is off. The older cars, like in the 90s or the 80s, they could probably go almost a month before they discharge a battery. You might have a car that goes even longer than a month, but if you're going to let a car sit more than a month without running it, I'd take the battery out, or at least disconnect it, and put a trickle charger on it. That's another video I can show you about a trickle charger. This is a regular, not a big garage charger, but this is a pretty stout home garage charger. So that's what I'm doing today, and if that helps you out, give me a thumbs up. You want more from Froggy, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later, guys and gals. Froggy out. Bye-bye.